Hello and welcome everybody. So, I wanted to introduce you to my first episode of Building Better Bridges. This is something I've been doing for a little while, but I suppose I'm going to show you guys how it's done. I've been working on adding small ship parts to large ships in order to build a proper bridge. You can make some really cool effects with these things. This is my first larger scale attempt at doing it, so just want to show you around a little bit. First off, we'll show you the captain's chair. He sits here, and he can command over the whole bridge, telling everybody what to do, where to go, this, that and the other. We've got the pilot seat here. This is a fully working pilot seat. It's got your speed, your acceleration. All these buttons here will do everything that you need to. The LCDs can be a little bit buggy still. Every time you look away they seem to... There we go. So we've got forward thrust, left, right. So if I press the button for forward thrust, you'll see the speed actually starts to go up. Very slowly, there you go, it's climbing up. And you can turn the ship so we can rotate right. You can see the ship starts to rotate right. And we can also pitch up as well. So I've got all of your controls for your ship. The only thing I can't do at the moment is reverse. We don't want to be reversing the spaceships. You got all your information down here on what's happening, dampeners on, how large your ship is. We've also got the autopilot function on here as well. So with this one, a little button down here, you set your GPS coordinates into here on the remote control block in your ship, and hit the autopilot button and autopilot engage, and this will take your ship to wherever you've set it to. So this means you can fly the ship entirely without having to sit in one of the cockpit seats. You can walk around and do things while your ship's flying, talk to your friends, and so it's more of a multiplayer sort of bridge where you can have one guy stood on the pilot seat area, one guy on the weapons area, and get guys in the engineering and on the damage control seats also. I'll turn autopilot off for now, just while we're moving, otherwise it's going to be flying around and get a bit distracting. So yeah, as I was saying, they've got the weapon seat here. This is connected to all the turrets on the ship. It tells you how many turrets you've got, if any's been damaged, whether online, offline. You've got down here a little bit of information. Please ensure weapons are online during combat, and also how much ammo you've got in here. The big buttons will actually put the turrets online, so you can hit all the buttons. That means all the turrets now are online. Anything that comes close to us, they will shoot at. And these buttons here means you can just turn the targeting missiles on the interior turrets and the Gatling turrets. So if you're coming up against a large missile boat or something, you're going to be taking a lot of missiles, you can just turn them on. Let's have everything off for now, because I'll leave the Gatling turrets on, because I'll also show you the next thing to do. The weapons is down here. We've got your weapon turret control. So this is the Gatling turret, and round on the other side we do have the missile turrets here. So I've basically just placed a little small cockpit underneath the radar area. We can jump in here. Tells you press 1 to... I'll just turn my UI on. Tells you 1 to 9, and these are all your turrets. So you can jump in all your turrets, fire away, find the ships or whatever you want to do. And same on the missile turrets on the other side. So just means you can get in now and take a bit more control. So if you've got a large crew on your ship, you can grab a couple of guys in the turret while somebody's maintaining all the weapons here. Turn them off again now. Keep a safe ship. So next we'll go over to this little area here. This is sort of power and engineering area. It tells you how much power is stored in your ship and what's going on, whether your batteries are full, whether your reactors are doing anything, and also gives you an idea of what's on your ship as well, your inventory going on here. And here tells you how many days left of power, so we've got loads of power left. When you actually load this ship into the world, you do need to restart the display timers just to get all the LCDs running, so you've got the reset button up here for getting everything started. Going over onto the other side, we have the damage control, or damage report area. It tells you here any damage blocks that's found. It'll start listing them up here. Again, to use this computer system you need to restart it, so we hit the reset and restart timer block there, and this thing gets this mod running. This is a mod that I've done a little bit of a spotlight on. I'll give you the information on the link at the bottom so you can put it on your ships if you feel like it. This is the same mod here. It tells you all the damage reports in a bar system, so it's really handy to tell how the ship's going on. A little button down here so you can change the mode. So yeah, you can have it on scanning mode or just solid mode. I'll give you a little show up here. This is the sort of commanding bridge area where your commander can walk around, tell what's going on. I did have a radar system, but at the moment it's a little bit buggy. It's causing the LCDs to stop working, so I've taken the radar out for now. Hopefully if that mod comes back in online and works a bit smoother, I'm going to add it back in. But for now we're just using the projector block to show a projection of the systems of the ship, but it doesn't actually change in any way, so it's a bit sad, but hopefully we'll get it working soon. And again, you've got the little screens up at the top with the clock in the middle, just giving you some idea on some power, how much cargo, and over here we've got your oxygen tanks, and I think that's just this is the ores and material you've got on your ship as well. So we're a bit empty now. I think we need to get out there and do some work. So yeah, it's a multi-cruise ship. You've got your commander. If there's guys down in engineering, you can communicate via the commander's LCD. So there's an LCD in the inventory. You can type things on it down in engineering areas. And all commander needs to do is hit his little communication button, and we have the screen comes up. So you can type things on here, tell your captain what you want to do or what he needs to do. Really nice little idea. And that's when we're cruising, we don't need to be knowing. It's like the on-screen mode. So the other thing we needed was a jump area. Obviously, if everybody's walking around on your ship while doing things and not in seats, you decide to jump, you're going to all be left in space. So we've got the actual jump seat here. It's connected to numbers 1, 2, and 3 for different jump drives, and they'll just jump you in different distances. 1 for 100 kilometers, 1 for 1,000, sorry, and 2 for 10,000, and 3 will, if you set your GPS, you can jump to your GPS coordinates as well. And it'll display the charges and give a little bit of information on each of the jump drives here also. And here are your little passenger seats. So when you're jumping, obviously you need to sit down. This is where you can sit, look out the window and enjoy your ride. Finally, so you've all seen Star Trek and things like that. You've got these probably moments where the episodes are not being filmed and there's not much going on. It takes a long time to travel places, so the crew's got to get up to something while they're all bored. So I thought I'd add a little bit of a disco bar in the back of the place, just to everybody can get in here, put the music on, sit around, get the drinks going, and have a bit of a boogie on the dance floor if they feel like it. Because I feel like every starship needs a dance floor. Anyway, so this ship is actually a ship that I've taken from the workshop. I'll set a link in the bottom to tell you, and I've just used the bridge area just because it was a really large area to use. I'm going to be planning on making a few more of these bridges in the future. I'm kind of playing with the idea of doing the Enterprise. If I can find a good Enterprise ship, why not actually copy the Enterprise bridge and do a proper well-made setup, and also maybe a few more smaller things to have a play. But if you do have any good ships with large bridge areas that you want me to have a go at and see if I can get the bridge looking pretty cool and sweet, then please put it in the comments at the bottom and I'll give it a go. Hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please throw me a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.